Hey, welcome back. I'm Allie, the show and tell stitcher. It has been a minute since I've been on here, but that means I have so much to share. Do I look different? Do I look older, wiser? I had a birthday a couple weeks ago, the big 2-9. So anyway, let's just get right into it with my whips. So just keep in mind, these stitch counts are from the beginning of March all the way until, well, currently April 18th, 19th, but I haven't stitched today, so April 18th. So since I've been gone, I have stitched 12,986 stitches. Obviously, most of those were in March. March was a pretty big stitching month for me. I got 9,477 stitches, so I am not anywhere close to that rate right now. It's not February, it's April. Okay, hopefully it's not too noisy outside. My neighbors are getting their siding replaced, so it's been really noisy for me. It woke me up yesterday. Okay, let's just get started. So Snow Bear Stalking, I have worked on this the most by far. I am loving this. I am zipping right through this. This is a stocking for my husband. It is a dimensions kit on 14 count. I don't know if they're calling it gray. No, blue Ada. It's certainly blue. But sometimes they call this light blue dove gray Ada, but I guess that color is slightly different. Anyway, I'll try to put before pictures. It takes so long though. Here's where it was. I had planned on having this be a whip for the whole year, you know, dividing it up in 12 parts. But once I got past this huge amount of white, I've just been zipping right along since it's not full coverage. Oh my gosh, look how cute that little bear is. Oh my god, it's so cute. And the birds are adorable. I really enjoyed stitching the birds. But this bear is so adorable. It looks incredible on camera. So because of this project, I am having a love affair with 14 count Ada. Like, I need to go back and start some stuff on 14 count Ada. I really like the way my stitches are laying, even though it's a lot of white. And the pure white in the bear, not the half crosses are 4 strands, but these full crosses are 3 strands. And it looks really nice, but I'm also really loving the way 2 strands on 14 count looks. You know, I thought I was a 16 and 18 count girl just because of the really full coverage, but I am loving being able to just see my crosses as crosses and not just the littlest, tiniest pixels possible. So as you can see, I'm back stitching as I go, because otherwise ain't no way it's getting back stitched. Oh my god, how cute is this? So I have done 3,909 stitches on this since you last saw it. And yeah, my husband's name is Dan. I'm a little sad. I didn't realize that I did it in all caps. That's fine. That's fine. He doesn't mind either, and there is no way I'm pulling it out. I already had to pull out some of it once, and I wasn't thrilled. I tried to go back and do some quarter stitches, but I just kind of did my best filling it back in with some long stitches. It looks great. It looks great. I'm not going to complain about this piece. Yeah, so going by my way that I had split it up month by month, I'm already like almost done with the August portion, so I'm gonna have this thing knocked out soon. Like, what if I have it done by the next time I see you? I'm not, because I want to come back sooner than every 2 months, which has been my track record this year, which is fine. I'm not going to be down on myself this video. I'm happy. I'm happy. I wasn't gone because I was sad for once. That's usually why I'm gone if you don't see me for a bit. I'm drinking Celsius. my obsession. Tropical Vibe. So good. Yum. I'll try to be quiet. I'll try not to slurp. Unless you like that, let me know if I need to do more mouth noises. Next up is Woodland Enchantress. Oh, okay. The 13, whoa, I wish I did 1,300 stitches on Snow Bear. The 3,909 stitches I did on Snow Bear Stalking was over 13 stitchy days. Woodland Enchantress, I did 1,510 stitches. Wait, did I say I wish I did 1,300? That's less than 3,900. I was thinking 13,000, obviously. Okay, anyway, Woodland Enchantress, 1,510 stitches over 4 days. I was just kind of finishing my rotation on her up. Every video, I explain to y'all my little 4-year plan to get all these seasonal fairies done. I am gonna kind of like really chop down that goal. Okay, here's the before pick. While I'm talking, I'm just gonna make my goal to stitch on the seasonal Dimensions Gold Fairies artwork by Ruth Sanderson during their season. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Like, it was bumming me out, making me feel bad, and that goal was just unattainable to try to do a page each season. Like, if I want to focus on them for real and like just do that and then some other little stuff, great plan. I just want to do some seasonal stitching, and any progress is progress. And I mean, I am coming along. Like, she is almost halfway done now, so that's great. And spoiler alert, I have worked on Spring Fairy, and then like my Fall Fairy, when I worked on her a couple years ago, I mean, I can finish the second page this fall. I can do it, especially because I really love that project. But wow, look at her. Look at her. Yeah, I'm doing as much backstitching and French knots and stuff as possible while I go, because it's a lot. But wow, her dress. There is cording that I am very afraid to do. Even the couching, I haven't done any of it yet. I was not about it just yet. But those 2 leaves on her dress may be my favorite part so far. Looking at it up close, I am very impressed by my French knots. I love French knots, famously. But, I mean, these are just particularly neat. Like, I mean, take a look at these old French knots that I did over a year ago. Maybe not over a year ago, calm down. I think they may be more strands, like maybe even 4, maybe just 2. And I think these are just 2. I don't know. Okay, whatever. Welcome to French Knot Corner. Look at them. They're so neat. Okay. Okay, next up is Dark Queen of the Earth. I got 2,567 stitches over 6 days. I finished part 2, and I'm getting there on part 3. I might have like 2,000 stitches left, but no, I'm not gonna assemble all 7 or 8 parts that are out I'm holding it up, but it's a stitch along that's currently ongoing, so I'm sorry, I don't have like a physical cover photo, and ooh. Okay, sorry. You've probably seen it online anyway, but here she is. The bottom of her dress is very mermaidy. I'm honestly a little discouraged. 1, because I am far behind. I think part 8 just came out. Yeah, and that's fine. It might just be part 7. I think it's part 8 though. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I'm behind, but her face just came out, and I'm just not really loving any of the face options, and I'm not really loving the hair. Ho hum. I may have to fiddle around with it. I don't know. I don't know. This is no shade to the designer, but it's just, to me, like a really different art style than the Dark Queen of the Sea, which I really liked. Maybe I should have gotten that one. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not trying to complain. Don't be mad at me. Don't show it to the designer that I said that, but I don't know that catching up on her is a huge priority. I would like to, because it would be very exciting to be caught up. Maybe I'll try to make it a priority. I don't know. It's not like I'm gonna get to her face anytime soon. Like, I may figure something out by then. I like that one of the skin tones is brown. It is because it kind of looks like a scary tree. But I did say I wanted to make this this project with darker skin, make her like a brown woman. So maybe I can kind of use that skin tone and use a face that I like. I really like her gorgeous yellow eyes, which are really pretty. Excuse me, I'm sorry, I hope you didn't hear that. Yeah, so I don't know, I'm just not as excited about that. Yeah, I sound so defeated. Like, it's fine, and I worked on it. I put in 2,500 stitches. Okay, next up is Finery of Nature by Dimensions Gold. You know I love my dimensions. So there is a stitch along for this called Finery on the 1st. I cheated and worked on it. Well, I worked on it 3 days, but I worked on it an extra day in March rather than just doing the 1st. And I haven't even been able to like do this on the 1st. Any of the 3 months that this sal has been going on. But I figure it's fine as long as I, stitch on it one day, which I cheated this month. Sorry, ladies who are participating in this sal. Ladies, gents, non-binary friends, you are included in my greeting. But as far as I know, it's only women working on this sal right now. But anyway, yeah, it's cute. It's super cute. And I coveted this kit for a long time. Yeah, I'm coming right along, honestly. It's looking really good. I think I have a before picture. I'm sorry if I don't. So here's where I am now. Looking super pretty. And again, this is 14 count Aida, and I am just loving that the stitches look like actual crosses. So I think I might have to start stuff on 14 count soon. And I have kind of a lot of, big rolls of 14 count Aida because it's so accessible, at like the big box stores. So maybe I'll actually use it. I don't know if you've heard of those donut stitch Disney patterns, but I did buy all of them. I had to because they're all so cute. And that was kind of the only way I could get, like, they come in packs rather than you buying the individual ones. So in order to get all the ones I wanted to stitch, I just had to buy them all. Whatever. They weren't crazy expensive. If they're on Etsy, Dona is D-O-N-A stitch. Super cute. I think each one of those is about like 20, maybe like 32,000 stitches or so. So for me, I'm like, oh, that's doable. To me, that's like a medium-sized pattern because I'm nuts. So next up is Spring Fairy, 2,180 stitches over 7 days so far. Really pretty. I didn't finish my page on her last spring, and I seriously doubt I'll finish. Well, I know I'm not going to finish a page on her because I've changed up the way I'm stitching on her. I don't know that I'm going to finish the like 10,000 stitches that I would have to finish to get a page finish each season. But so I started diagonal parking on this, so it'll be a little hard to see because of my hanging threads, but that is just too damn bad. If you don't get a clear view, I'm sorry to say. Okay, here's where she was. I picked her up on the first day of spring. That is something that I I would like to keep doing, and I can see myself keeping doing, because I love the turning of the seasons. I love the first day of each season. Those are the biggest, most important holidays to me, is the changing of the seasons. I love the equinoxes and the solstices. They are just so magical. Lovely days. So this is coming along great. Diagonal parking, I have finally made it work for me. It's just, you know, look at how, you know, the picture is full. I've got a clear image of what's going on. This is the start of her wing, which is super exciting. Oopsies. The holes that you see, there's just a couple, are the stitches that you stitch a regular full cross and then you go back over with the blending filament. I just am not prepared to park blending filament. That seems like a really bad idea, a recipe for disaster. It's just gonna get all shredded up. So I'll just go back and do that when I have enough, you know, stitches to do like a length of blending filament at a time. But other than that, it is looking incredible. Even this butt ugly tree looks incredible from far away, but up close while I'm stitching it, I'm just like, whoa, ew. But I mean, and I'm almost done with this tree, with this big uggo. So all the stitching I did has been in here. So this big diagonal is the whole 2,180 stitches. And when I'm saying these stitch counts for these dimension projects, I am counting a half stitch as a whole stitch. I'm not going back and like counting 20 half stitches as 10 full stitches. I used to, and that just wasted my stitching time. Yeah, I think this is really helping me because I have less to choose from. It's like, okay, you know, start here and just go. And I'm not going super strict, like stitch by stitch down the line. I'm kind of doing cross country through the diagonal and parking. It's working for me. It looks so good. So I think I want to change like all my full coverage to diagonal like this. Oh my gosh, it just looks so good. It looks so good. And honestly, it's more satisfying than down here because look how much I still have left. And oh my gosh, like just, you know, counting. I would do like, so my arm's getting tired and I've barely been filming, but I would do like 4 or more lengths of the same color and just be like, oh my God, I'm not getting anywhere. Whereas like here, you know, I do 100 stitches and I'm like, wow, I see progress. Plus it's just so nice to have it all filled in. But then maybe the most important reason is that my tension is so good like this. It is not warping. And that's important to me because I stitch in hand. So a lot of my projects, like I could show you on, well, why don't I just show you? Oh, because I threw it behind me. Woodland Enchantress has warped to the side. It's, well, that's the back. It's really not that noticeable, but I mean, this is pulling down this way. It's totally fine. I'll fix it in framing. It's totally fine. But it is very satisfying to see these be very straight lines that are not warping. So that alone is a really good reason to do this. It looks so good. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I did this, you know, last spring, but that ribbon is just incredible. And I love that hummingbird. That butterfly is also butt ugly, but yeah, oh my gosh. And the leaves look so good and there's no back stitch on the leaves, thank God. So that's good. Okay, next up is Stargazer. I think I worked on her around my birthday because I said I could have a birthday start, but then I just wasn't feeling it, so I started her my last birthday. So I was like, oh, just work on her. You were supposed to have her done by this birthday. but she is not. But yeah, she's looking really good. This is by Mirabilia. Oops, I haven't really been saying this. Fabric sizes, oh well. You can ask me if you need to know. So, do we need to put something behind her? Oh, it's fine. This is 28 count. I think it's just navy blue Zweigart even weave. I really like even weave. The Dark Queen of the Earth is my only project so far on linen, but I'm like, wow, okay, linen is amazing and I have been sleeping on it. So I have this top left, oops, page completely finished. Beading included, and I can bead as I go because I stitch in hand, so a hoop or a Q-snap or a scroll frame or whatever is not going to crush my beads. The only thing I have left on this top right page is more beading, which I just don't feel like doing yet. But then this is very bottom heavy design because of her big skirt. But I've been doing my best to bead as I go on her skirt because I don't like to see a bunch of holes in my work. And I've been trying to just kind of go top to bottom best I can because otherwise I just make counting errors and I don't want to do that. Yeah, really pretty. Really pretty. I really like the colors of her coat much more than I thought I would. Like, just because they're muted, but yeah, I think they look really good. And in case you haven't seen this project before, I did change her hair to make it a little darker. It was really orangey, and that just really looked bad on this blue fabric. And then I put her skin tone a little darker and a little warmer toned to make her like me. I still think she's a little too light, and her hair's too light, but that's okay. I had literally pulled out her hair 3 times to get it this dark, and I'm not doing it again. And yeah, so she just looks so good. Oh yeah, and I put an extra bead on her finger for it to be her engagement ring, like my engagement ring. Yep, because I love my ring and I love being married. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm literally rolling over. Luckily, it's just a plastic bag with threads in it, but I need to be a little more careful. Impossible. You may remember from my first few videos, I used to basically just call them Rascal Hour because I was just jumping around and being zany and silly. But I'm 29 now, okay? I've grown up. I shouldn't be rolling over my projects willy-nilly. So next up is Starry Night. Here's a before picture. This is one that I am finishing this year. I have less than 2 pages left. I tried to count it out and I was really discouraged because it was like over 5,000 stitches left. And I thought it was less than that, but I've been doing diagonal parking on this as well. And I've been straying, and I had already done a bunch of other random stitches. But here we go. Okay, and I'm sorry, this is a Joy Sunday kit that I bought when I was really new to cross stitching and I did not know any better. And yeah. But hopefully it's not so bad because Starry Night is like public domain now, I think. I hope. But yeah, I mean, this is just incredible. This is so pretty. My husband can't wait till this is done too. Love Starry Night so much. Love it. Yeah, it's just coming right along. Coming right along. Looks so good. Here's the back. The back really looks like impressionist art to me because it's not, I mean, this is by no means crisp. That's just not the art style. But I really think the back is quite interesting. especially because I've done so many different methods and have grown so much. This is the second thing I ever started. Next up is Contessa with Squid. I worked on her for one day. And I got 538 stitches because thank you, Pattern Keeper. This is my only Pattern Keeper project that I'm, well, okay. Dark Queen of the Earth is also Pattern Keeper. Here's original artwork by Omar Rayan. This pattern is charted by Heaven and Earth Designs, Michelle Sayeda. This is the full-size Contessa with Squid. So 367,500 stitches, huge. I have like 53,000 stitches at least done, but I've broken 2 phones since I've started this project, so I've had to transfer my work 2 times, so I have not gotten every single little stitch that I've done marked off. I'm kind of doing it as I go, so I think I probably have at least like 55,000 stitches done, but still, that's but a drop in the bucket. That's just about 15%. So I worked over here in this page. Oh yeah, okay, whatever, here's where I was. I am just so not enthused about inserting all these pictures, so that'll teach me. Perhaps you should come back more often, Allie. Yeah, so I just worked in this page right here. And I'm trying to convert this to diagonal parking as well, as best I can, but I just have so many parked threads, and I'm still switching over from full cross to half cross, which, I mean, seeing the different stitches does not bother me. It's totally fine. If you're considering switching from full cross to half cross on a really big full coverage project, just do it. It does not matter. The coverage is very similar. Yeah, looking good. So, I mean, as is everybody's experience, I'm working on this and I'm like, this looks like nothing. This is just like nothing, darkness in the background. But then I pull it back and I am just like, this is incredible. This looks so good. So good. Oh, I can't wait to get to her face and the squid that she's holding. I'm speechless. It looks so good. Okay, I gotta get back to her. So, I heard that there is a stitch along going around that's Contessa on the 8th because 8 legs on a squid. I read that they technically, I think they have 6 legs and 2 arms, but, or maybe 8 legs and 2 arms? I'm not sure. It's a mystery. But anyway, so then Michelle Bendy was like, well, I think I want to stitch her on the 8th and 16th. And the 16th makes sense because there's her squid head tentacles and then there's the actual squid that she's holding. So there's 16 tentacles on it. So I worked on her on the 16th of April. And I want to make that a goal. Yeah, cool. Okay, so now, yeah, I have quite a bit of haul. But keep in mind, it's been 2 months and it was my birthday, so I had birthday money. So yeah. Well, what was I gonna say first? Oh, okay, last video I talked about this dimensions like chart and charms kit, but I forgot to insert a picture. So here's Alluring Sorceress. She is very elusive. It's hard to find her, so I probably have inserted a picture of somebody else's finish. Yeah, very pretty. No plans to start her, but very pretty. Glad I got her for a good price. Okay, next up, so I got this pattern from my sister for my birthday, Autumn at Hawk Run Hollow. We've all seen it, we all love it. So pretty. And I love pigs. I even have a pig tattoo on my foot. I might get crazy and try to show you. Okay, it's worth it, and I promise I won't show my toes. Okay, oh my gosh. I'm 29 years old. Am I gonna be able to stretch up like this? Yes, I am. I can do it. I have a pig on my foot. I need to get it touched up, but I love pigs. Love them. So cute. I just like woke up and randomly was like, I want a tattoo on my foot. And got a pig. I love pigs. My family dog is named Pig. I named her that when I was 17 years old. And she is still alive. She's about to turn 12. But anyway, love pigs. Oh, and then I like that tattoo because it's a pig by my piggies. My toes. So anyway, okay, yes, love pigs. I think that might be part of the reason my sister picked this for me. I asked her for one of 3 Carriage House Samplings patterns. I asked for Autumn at Hawk Run Hollow, Halloween at Hawk Run Hollow, or I think it's Farms of Hawk Run Holler. I'm from Appalachia. I have a strange mix of a Midwestern and Virginia accent because I moved away when I was 16. I've heard that if you move somewhere as an adult, you won't lose your accent, but if you're still like under 18 or whatever and like going to school and all this stuff, you're gonna lose your accent. So, but all my Midwestern friends making fun of me for the way I say stuff, and then when I go to Virginia, everybody is making fun of me for my Midwestern accent. But anyway, I love these pumpkins up top. That's probably another reason why she picked it for me. Oh my god, this is just so cute. This is gonna be freaking huge. And yeah, I think I might get like darker fabric for this, but I'm not sure looking at it because there's kind of a lot of darker browns and stuff. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. I hope you cannot hear me rudely burping. Thanks, Celsius. Okay. Next up, I had to buy this. I saw somebody else buy it, and this Dimensions, not gold, regular Dimensions, is called Bird Dog. This looks just like my Rufus. Okay, fine. I'll find a picture of Rufus to put. He is a Staffordshire Terrier, a fancy pit bull, basically. The difference between those guys and pit bulls is like the difference between an alligator and a crocodile. But he may have like some lab in him too. I think this is a lab, but Rufus looks just like this. This is his exact coloring. And it's so cute, and it's not full coverage, so honestly this should be a quick stitch. We'll see, who knows. That's kind of a lot of gray and muddy brown. But Rufus seriously looks just like this. So. Oh, and I gave myself permission, so I still owe myself a birthday start and a 1,000 subscribers start. I told myself I could have one. I just haven't felt like starting anything. I kind of want, but then I'm also like, oh, well, when you finish the stocking, you can start another stocking for myself. Like when I finish my ornaments, I can start a new set of ornaments. Like, so I'm giving myself some leeway. Okay, and then I found, I'm so happy I found this. This is Iris and Swan by Dimensions Gold Collection. This is pretty rare. What year is it? 2010, so not that long ago. But super rare, super hard to find. People charge like $80 or so for this. But I found this on this Facebook group, and it was for a reasonable price. I still paid more than retail, of course, because it's out of print. You just kind of have to accept that that's how it is. It's so pretty. So pretty. I love blues and greens, so I'm very sorry about the glare, but I'm not taking out of this package until I'm ready to start it. It's so pretty. And the water is all half stitches. There is a significant, I mean, I should be able to get this done in less than 4 years. We'll see. Yeah, oh my God, this is unbelievable. I started Starry Night 4 years ago at the end of May. Oh my gosh, I gotta like pedal to the metal. Like, that's really, that ain't right. Okay. So pretty. Okay. And then, oh, what, where? Oh, okay. So I got a few more kits. Oh yeah, I bought kind of a lot of this Dimensions variegated floss. It's number 115. It's like from like medium brightish red to dark red. It's darker than it's showing right now, and it is variegated. Yeah, you can't really tell so much from this. But yeah, I mean, there we go. That's more true. So anyway, I think I might want to do a long dog. I don't know if this is too dark for me to stitch something on black Aida with this. I don't know. And now I'm like, maybe, well, now I'm kind of like, do I want to do 14 count? Do I want to do 18 count and be reasonable with the size? I don't know. Maybe that can be one of my special starts. So, well, I have it right here. My first ever finish was a stamped cross stitch that was actually legally licensed, if you can believe it. It's just called like Red Peonies, and it's by this company, Needle Heart. Yeah, I mean, this is stunning, beautiful, looks so good. I still need to finish it into a bag, which I've been saying I will do. But so I found another one that's sunflowers, and yeah, I don't know whenever I will start this. No rush. If anybody, like my sister or one of my friends, wanted to learn how to cross stitch, I might show them on something like this. Can they have it? No, I don't think so, but they can learn with it. I also got another Dimensions Gold, Cherry Blossom Creek. I've always liked this one, but I haven't loved it. But I don't know. I'm also just kind of like, well, if you like it, you might as well buy it, because then they go out of print and get super expensive. And so this one, what year is it from? Well, this one was printed in 2019, but I know this pattern is older than that. Do I know that? Huh. Where does it say? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm wasting your time. What the heck? I don't know why it doesn't say. Okay, anyway, it's really pretty. It's really pretty. And it's bright colors. Really pretty. I don't do so many like super bright colors, in my opinion at least. I don't know. And then finally I got this Sweet Cow regular dimensions collection. This is also on 14 count white Aida. My really good friend Rose really loves cows, and I mean, if she ever wanted to cross stitch, we could learn on this, or I could just make it for her one day. And I think I would, I don't know if I would stitch it with the flowers or not. I'm leaning flowers. Yeah, so that's what I got. It's time for the giveaways. We're celebrating. So these giveaways were for my 1,000 subscribers milestone. Oh my gosh, no, I'm wearing this hat. So I bought party hats for my birthday. I made my friends wear them. We went out to, I just stained this one, great. I had us wear them when we went out to dinner on my birthday, and it was so much fun, and I was really surprised that my friends played along with it. I expected me to like make them wear the party hats, but they loved it. My friend Evan was like, I would have gone out and bought a party hat if you had told me I had to wear one. So that was fun. Here's us. And then it was my mom's birthday. It's birthday month in my family. We have 4 birthdays within 4 weeks. March 26th, me. April 2nd, my mom. April 12th, my dad. And then April 27th, my brother. So it's a lot. And yes, I grew up as an Aries with 2 Aries parents and a Taurus brother. And then my little precious baby sister just turned 18 at the end of December. So she's our little Capricorn rando. Apologies if you don't care about astrology, but if you do, you're probably quaking. And that's why I'm so chaotic and throw stuff. This is all the Aries energy growing up. Okay, anyway, so I have 4 giveaway winners, you lucky ducks. Oh my, sorry. Oh yeah, I made my family wear the hats again when we went out for my mom's birthday. And people loved it. Like, one of our waiters took a hat. I'm reusing these hats. That's why I'm sad that I stained the inside of that one. But like, I gave my sister 4 of the hats because she said, wouldn't it, you know, it's the darndest thing. Every time me and my friends go out to Olive Garden, it's one of our birthday. So I was like, oh my gosh, okay, here's party hats so you can really make it believable. Okay, first off, Ellen R has won Contessa with Squid because she said Squid Squad. You're getting a paper copy. Why don't you, it would be best if you would send me a message on Instagram. If not, you can send me an email at showintellstitcher@gmail.com, spelled just the same as my username. Either one's fine. Just get in contact with me. Give me your address. So let's see. Yes, that was Ellen R. I think I said that. Next up is the Koi Fish by Riolis. So Raina Weinstock won this. She said, I'm funny. I picked these all with random comment picker, but when I saw that, I was like, okay, you win. So this is cute. So my middle school boyfriend, my first boo, his name was Justin Weinstock. So if you're like cousins or something, I'm shook. He was such a nice guy, and he had very beautiful yellow amber eyes, just like one of the colorways for Dark Queen of the Earth. So if that's your cousin, I'm shook. If that's your cousin, he's a nice guy. He was a great first boyfriend. Next is Love is Books by Designworks. The winner is Jessie Follett. Cute. And then finally, Post Office by Lorna Buffy. And she said, hope you enjoyed your cocktail night, X. That just makes me assume you're British. You gotta be if you said that. And the one little X, very British. Okay, great job. Congrats, ladies. Congrats, you winners. Yeah. Oh my gosh. And then finally, happy birthday to Annie O. Her birthday was also on March 26th, and she turned 69 years old. Happy birthday. I had an Uncle Joe, no longer with us, unfortunately, but he was also born March 26th, and he would always say all the beautiful people were born March 26th. So Annie, you're beautiful. Happy birthday, girl. Yeah. Bye.